Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a look at American Airlines. So as always, starting off by looking at the PE ratio, they do not have one. So this is never a good first impression because this means they're not profitable right now. And seeing if they offer a dividend, they don't, as the yield's at 0%. They would rather just reinvest the money back into the company, which is perfectly fine. Getting into the income statement now, we're going to start off by looking at the revenue. As of the most recent year, they're bringing in 29 billion, which is up roughly 13 billion from last year. It's nice to see how they're already starting to recover from the pandemic. I'd also like to point out that the revenue before 2020 was good too because it was consistently growing. Now, seeing what their net income looks like. So, it's looking very similar to the revenue because in 2021 they're recovering decently, and from 2017 to 2019 it was looking great. Going into the future, I feel like everything will get sorted out. And now the last thing to look at on the income statement is the shares outstanding. So this is something you want to see decrease. The more it goes up, the less your shares are worth. And as you can see, it's not looking that amazing. It is currently at 644 million when it was at 489 million in 2017. Moving into the balance sheet now, we're going to start off by looking at the current assets. So the current asset growth looks good as they brought this up to 17.34 billion, which is an increase of 90% from 5 years ago. Now, with the current liabilities, on the other hand, as of 2021, they're at 19 billion, which is very unfortunate to see. They have 1.66 billion more current liabilities than current assets. The last one of the most important aspects to look at in any company is the free cash flow. Cash flow is important because companies that have a lot of money on hand have the advantage of being able to pay off any debt, invest into future growth, or pay dividends. So this is clearly something that needs to be improved on year after year. As you can see, it's looking pretty bad. They've only had one good year with no sign of future consistent growth at all. In conclusion, American Airlines has some awful financials. The only good thing I see with this company right now is the revenue, and the net income is a work in progress. Everything else needs work. This is not a stock I would feel comfortable putting my money into right now, and if you're interested for whatever reason, I would try to wait and see if it dips down to like $10 a share. Two things I want to mention before I end the video is my trading strategy is centered around finding value in a company. If I don't see consistent growth in most or all the categories I cover, then I tend to stay away. Secondly, I also want to point out that I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy speaking my opinion on stuff on YouTube, so I highly recommend doing more research before coming to the conclusion of buying or selling any stock that I talk about. If you guys have any companies you want me to take a look at, feel free to comment them down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and have a nice day.